Hello all and welcome to Icarus here in a lovely snowy afternoon on the Viking homestead in the Rime Tusk village. We are live in Icarus for the first time ever, and I'll give you a quick tour. Nothing really much has changed. However, we have had a disaster yesterday whilst Bill and myself were arranging and sorting out some things and doing some bits in preparation for this stream. And Sylvan, I see you are the first person in. Hello to you. I'm hoping your lunch was rather delightful. So the mistake, the disaster that we had, there was a lightning storm, and it destroyed our lovely entrance to the village here. We've got 2 pillars remaining, so I shall have to redo that. Now, it didn't destroy the vestige. We've still got that, so that's okay, although I do have a spare one. But here she is. We've just had the snowstorm, like I've mentioned, and it does look beautiful in the snow with the snow-capped roofs that we've got. I've got Bill here with his he's cold. Now, he can't possibly be hungry. Let's just have a look now. He's got nothing in because we did do... Oh... we did do a little bit of mining and all sorts in him yesterday. And we'll show you what he's got. And I will run through the plan for this evening. It is basically we're going to be doing some base upgrading renovations in preparation for Friday's update. The week 200 upgrade. With the upgrade to the solar panels, where we can actually attach them to the roofs here instead of having them freestanding. Now, I do have one small concern about that, and that's here in the Arctic. When it snows, will it cover up the solar panels, and will that then in turn mean they won't work? That is something we shall have to try and test out, because I shall put them on this building, on that building, and this building, because we're going to have all the electrical components. I have started to unlock some of them already. However, I don't believe we've got any built other than the ones that are in there. So we've got the chemistry bench, foundry, and so on. They are all in, and what we've done is we have upgraded our contact device and given it its own lovely little setting, and put some of the storage containers down from the previous operation. This snow I cannot, I believe, get rid of. We do have a shovel, and I'll show you for why. There's our lovely fishing cut, which we haven't really used just yet. Here's the shovel. So we go in. Let's equip it. And we get rid of it, but it does the one layer and then nothing. So we still have a little bit of shader graphical issues because we've still got a level of snow. And it doesn't give us any ice, it just cleared that little bit off, which is rather frustrating. But anywho, that is it is what it is. So what we're going to start by doing first of all today is the big cave, which is just around here. We have mined up 2 of the chambers, and there is 1 chamber left. Then we're going to set down the thumper, do some thumping, so we've got all of that ore back in there, and we'll take the miasmic axe and the cold steel axe. So we are fully loaded with the metals because we've got all of them in that big cave. So we don't really need to go off anywhere to do the mining. It's all in that one cave, which is rather superb. We do just need a few more ramps to successfully navigate it, though. So that's all refined wood. That's no good. So we'll just craft up some ramps. Have I got possibly not enough fibre for the amount of ramps? 20. No, it's plenty. I think that should suffice. And then, what time of the day are we on? 5:30. Yeah, we'll do an early bed. And then we'll head straight into that cave look to see what we could... Can I craft the... Still can't fix that bloody wall. But all of this will be changed anyway. We are upgrading this hut. So it's going to have another... It's going to come out one more. I've started the foundations. And it's going to go up one more as well. How that's going to end up, I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. So we can fit in all of those electrical bits and bobbinses. I've got an extra one here where we've already got some of the noxious crust in. We've got plenty of epoxy for the time being, and this was all from the previous operation. We've, what would you say? Cleansed it, and we've got some more exotics. We got this from a load of frozen ore, which was awesome, and we got all of these from the other operation as well. We'll never need to do a vapor condenser again. We've got just a bit of ingots here, and that is some more of the ore, and we'll just put some light. That's got some more iron. What's in this one? That's got some more iron. Iron is the favorite one, and we've got more iron in here. But I think this one is currently working on gold and platinum. So there's 47 platinums there. So that will give us a lovely amount. So let's grab that. Now gold ore or platinum ore is needed for composites. But we've got quite a few composites anyway. So I think we'll smelt that. And is it in there? Yeah. And store... the rest. Right, is it time for sleeping? It is. So let's go to our lovely healing hut. Healing hut. And I've put the clipboard and some bits that we looted from the other one. Hey Raphael, how are you doing? Glad you could join us. And I've still got that there, and I've put a microscope on the herbalism bench. It does kind of look out of place. I guess you could call it juxtaposed. And then we've just got a few chemicals on this one as well. So that's basically all the changes in there. I have put a little bit of signage up. You may have noticed the caution, because we're coming into like the main workshop, as I said, and we've got a few signs. Check that one out. And that, for the time being, is all we've really got. And the laptops, I really like those. You could change your screens as well. If you hold down R, like changing the variant of your building pieces, it does work. Right, what did I say? We were going to take out Bill to finish that other chamber. We have mined through because it was blocked by a wall. So let's just open up. Is he fed? Yeah. He's not running around doing much work today. Make sure they can't escape. Yeah, we're down to now 2 sheep and 1 cow, and they have donated their heads to the cause of the longhouse. We just haven't put them up yet. There's Bill's statue. We can't do a Tusker one, unfortunately. Alright, let's go and get this started. And I have set up the powered creature deterrents as well. So we've now got a massive bit of coverage here, so we don't get any rime tusks coming over here. There's possibly a little space there, but I doubt that will happen. And they are being powered by, we should just actually check the status by these generators. So it's got 3 hours and 20 minutes, and the other one is exactly the same. I put them up together, so we'll have to remember that. I like the mix of wooden buildings with modern tools and devices. Yeah, it does look good. Looks like how I imagine an improvised settlement build from local resources. Yeah, I do like doing that. Mixing it all together. I don't like going concrete. I just I don't like the look and feel of concrete. And I've done it this way because it kind of looks traditional-ish from the outside, but then as we're going to go inside, we're going to have lights in there and all the electrical stuff. So, you know, it's a bit like being in the past outside and then you're stepping into a futuristic bit. I guess a little bit like Star Wars. You know, it looks older, yet high-tech. That's the that was my method of thinking anyway. We've done, I think we've done that one. It's only a small one anyway. Ooh, pickaxe health. Yeah, we don't have the whole cave, so it should be fine. And we've still got the boomstick that we purchased from the workshop, or the orbital workshop. And I've crafted up a load of the slugs, so 350 projectile damage. And I was looking at the stats with the boomstick. Even when you put an alteration on the trench, this is still better. It gives you 60% projectile damage and 25% crit. Now you can add a critical hit modifier to the trench, but you still don't get the same projectile damage, so it is a better shotgun. The only downside is you'll have to send it up to the workshop to be repaired, but that's not really a massive issue. Should probably take some antibiotics so I don't get cave lung. Now I've set up some ramps already, but we won't get Bill up there with his cart. Did I pick the ramps up? No. Let's go back and grab the ramps. And then we're going to go up to the top and clear out that other chamber. Now we have to have Bill because of the noxious crust will poison us. So we can't have that on our person. Oh, hi friend. There's one behind as well. Let's have some carrot power. And see what we can muster. Nothing behind. We need to get round to the side so we can get him in the eye. This should... Oh. Hasn't seen me. First try. That was like 7,500 damage. That's insane. Let's go grab all of that. We've got so much epoxy. I'm just going to... and crushed bone. I'm just going to destroy those so we can get rid of the whole carcass. I do love the javelin launcher. It was a good purchase. Now I don't think it's very good for the overall big bosses, but for things just normally lying around in the open world, it is good. The same with the 4 along the bottom, like the flamethrower and the kinetic rifle. They're good, but the ones at the top, the 3, so what are they? The sniper rifle and those 3, they're the daddies, the ones that you need to unlock with the operations. Yeah, it was a good shot, right, Sylvan? Straight in the eye. Right, let's grab these ramps. And let's... Because I do want a little bit of inventory space myself. We'll top all of this up. Bone. We just simply don't need it just yet. Let's get some more spoiled meat. Because we do still have all of those other deterrents as well. Right. That's looking alright. Ice, don't need that. Alright, Bill, let's try this again. So how is everybody doing on this glorious hump day? Anything exciting happening? Not really on the... Not really at the McCool's residence. Oh, if some of you have noticed as well, I've set up the first, possibly of many, of a few Valheim streams coming on Sunday. Now that will be during the day, you know, it is a Sunday after all. And where is my first ever venture into Valheim. It's been requested a lot, and we've got old Sylvan, who is the seems to be our resident expert on the game. So we'll be doing some stuff with her. She very kindly gifted the game. So we shall be trying it out. The one thing that was kind of putting me off was the graphics, to be blunt. I know it's not the best reason. No, I don't want to change it. I just want to do that. Possibly there as well, because that should be a little bit smoother for Bill. Now, I should have brought a floor. That would have been wiser. But hopefully... We'll see. Bill's got a bit of a fat ass. Oh, he just glides up. The legend that he is. So this is a good cave also to, I guess, to start out in. You've got shelter, all of the ores you could ever need, and water, and mushrooms. So it's a very good cave. So let's just... oh, there was some titanium ones. I think... Yeah, I didn't clear this level completely because there's 2 titanium nodes. Yeah, and I was going to use the miasmic so I get more titanium. But I think other than that, we've cleared it. Yeah, let's grab that up. Got the attack speed attachment for speedy mining. And I think... yeah, that is it. I'm interested to see how many nodes the thumper will detect. Let's put that there. Titanium's one of the heavy ones. Once we've done all of this, we shall have to get the proper organic residue cleanser down, because it will speed up the process, but also the storage within it will be far superior to the biofuel one that we've got. Although I do really like the biofuel one. It does give a good look and theme to everything. Let's just have some of that. I should really make some of the pills and take them before coming in, because I think the tonics just cure it. They don't give any preventative tools. What? It's right, you can just park there. We've got loads of iron, but I want to clear it out, so I think, hopefully if I have it, yeah, we'll use the cold steel on the common ones that we've got, like aluminium. So much aluminium. Valheim did not... yeah, on release it didn't impress me either, but I have been keeping like a close eye on it for a while, and obviously Silver's been going on about it. Dula Joe as well has played it recently and in the past as well, and he said it's a good game. And being the survivalists that we are, we kind of have to give it a go. I must say I am looking forward to getting into it and designing another Rhine Tusk village. I think I'll use the miasmic on the copper. Alright. Silica. Now I'm not going to be making concrete. We'll do some glass because I'm going to make a greenhouse. But we do have some glass. So maybe... Oh, we'll just take a bit. Is that you? Gonna have to give him some coffee. And we'll use... Oh, I'm swimming. I'm not standing. I wondered what was going on. A lot of love added. We shall definitely see. I mean, the reviews and everyone does rave about it. It has been... Why can't I? It has been classed as one of the best survival games, so... am I going to be able to get out of this? Classic Icarus jump. Frozen ore is fine. That's not. There we go. And we filled all of that with everything the last time. So I'm not sure if this chamber will do the same. But as you'll see, it's rather large because it also goes down. There we go. I changed to 2 because that's usually where my axe is. Yeah, it goes down all the way over there. Look at that. It's insane. Can the binocs help? A little bit. Now, it used to... Yeah, this is where the null sector comes through here. I'm not sure if this is like the joining Arctic cave. I haven't ventured to the null sector yet. We'll grab, yeah, the titanium with that. We've got loads of gold currently on. Copper's always going to be needed for the wire. Platinum as well. Yeah, so we'll still get the platinum and copper. The gold is really only for decorations and the gold wire. But with the amount of gold we've already got, wire's not going to be an issue. Yes. If you find a few titanium nodes with the miasmic, you really... You end up with quite a lot. And getting the deep ore down... It's probably not as quick. Because you put the thumper on as well and just regenerate them. If you've got a shotgun, taking out the adolescent worms is not a problem. We'll get 1 load of silica. And then... we'll just get some frozen ore. We've got loads of iron as well. I think the majority of the iron will end up using to make steel. Yeah. So we shall get a couple with the miasmic. Okay, that should top up our iron nicely. Have crafted up a few electronics already, so resources wise to make the new bits we should have, but it's nothing we can't quickly make now we've got all of these metal resources. Giving you some more stuff built. Haven't called him the wrong name yet. I say yet like it's going to happen. All of the frozen ore as well. You get so much stuff, it's ridiculous. You get a lot of silica with frozen ore. So if you're struggling for silica on Prometheus, just get down to the Southern Arctic. It's everywhere. He's still got a fair bit left. How are we looking? We've got 2 gold, silica. And is it the top level? Silica, 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 gold, aluminium. Nothing exotic. So we may... There's some more titanium. Is that titanium? No, iron. We'll get the ramps down and go and see what's down there. And we know that we've got loads of aluminium, gold, silica. Right, how are we going to do this? Can't change it, but we could dig it in and do that. Did that oh, just in time. I'm pleasantly surprised that held, because we went straight into the floor. Oh, little bit weak. But it looks like walking over it doesn't really do much. If we'd have set up further over this way and gone down the side of the wall, probably would have made more sense. But I don't think Bill's weight will cause any issues, but we shall leave him up there just in case. What have we got? Platinum. Oh my days. I forgot it goes down even further. Probably climb. What the this... I've been in here before on my original playthrough. Don't know why I'm doing that. And I don't remember it being this big. This is huge. We've got some exotics over there. Maybe we go and craft a load more ramps and floors. Build across and down and just see exactly what is down there. I've got to get back up here now. Customizations you can make to the Valheim. Devs wanted to give something to every style play. What do you mean by customize? Like mods, or you can change the graphical settings? Because I've seen there's a Valheim HD which will change the pixely blocky textures and so on. Where's... Oh, he's further up, isn't he? We went down another level. Alright, so let's grab up the copper. A creative mode playstyle. Has anyone tried the cave light? Is it worth crafting some of those up and bringing and putting them down? Because they don't need... Well, they obviously need a power supply, but I believe they've got a battery, haven't they? That could be worth it. A spotlight or something. Because I'm not sure how deep the Thumper goes, but this is just insane. Maybe it is the cave that goes into the null sector, because I'm pretty sure there is a way out. The main way in is over through the volcanic region down here, which I haven't gone down to. So the main entrance is like around here. You go all the way around, and I think there's an exit or another entrance there once you get to the shelf. Choosing how you die, the different types of difficulty, how many extra... Oh, so like there's lots of sliders that you can change, like Enshrouded brought in with one of their updates. That'd be cool. How you don't like permadeath. I think if I get good at Valheim, I'll do let's say when I get good at Valheim, we'll do an extreme hardcore version, permadeath possibly. So 139. Let's go and sort all this stuff out and make some spelunking gear. There's that rhyme tusk again. So we'll make up some of the antibiotic pills as well. Still got my carrots. Oh, Bill's thirsty. It's alright, boy, we're going home. All your stuff for, yeah. Lose all on death. We'll get you a little bit closer. Bill is tough. He's probably as tough, if not tougher, than Ted. However, he doesn't have the offensive capabilities of Ted. Ted hits harder. And he's got these tusks as well, of course. Right, can we do it again? $7,359. I wonder what else that would have killed in one shot. Sometimes when you do it with the cold steel knife, you get preserved ice, and I've got some of that in my ice boxes. So it gives your ice longer, which is quite cool. But I haven't had any come for a while. Maybe if I use... Did I get any? Nah, just the meat. Oh, balls is another one. Oh, shoot. Where's he going? Oh, he's eating. Now the rhyme tusk is going to get aggroed. Now I don't have my axe out. Oh, balls. Well, that went well, I thought. You're causing us more trouble. That is your fault, Bill. Your fault. Ted wouldn't have done that. No, what? Who am I kidding? Ted would have run off and killed them all. Right, let's get the axe back. Just in case Bill decides to run off again in front of a snow leopard. Actually, let's put him back in the pen. He's going to try and run through the... No, he didn't. Should still be some water here. Yeah. Ah. We may have to get the pump out and refill our water tanks at some point. I do like having as well, to keep with the... I don't know, we call it the rustic, the Viking-y theme. I do like having these out here as well. They just add to the aesthetic and the whole feel of the area. And then I shall just periodically put the old biofuel water pump down and fill them up and then take it away like it never happened. It's good. I've got 2 here. We've got Bill there. I've got some out the front here for the cooking. And I've got... 3 there as well, which is connected straight to the cooking bit in there. And then I've got another one there which is connected to, what's that for? Glassworking? A cement mixer and the glassworking one. So that's connected to that. I shall actually have to have a look. There's 2 here. Oh, that's empty. So these 2 need refilling. So we may as well top those up as well. I don't have a fair bit of meat. We may as well crush that bone. And let's... I can't remember how much animal fat we've got. Not that we need a great deal, but yeah, we've got enough. So do we have enough meat though? Yeah, here, there's the chilled, the preserved ice. So it's plus 100% more spoiling time of the ice. So you don't need to collect as much. It doesn't have any impact on what's in there. It doesn't add an extra preservation time on that, just the ice itself. Right, so we don't have much meat in for our ingredients, and I've got a stockpile here of it as well, so we can just top it all up basically. So let's... Rime tusks sound really close, but they can't possibly be. So that's already preserved, so we'll give it some double preservation. And that one. Because that can be turned into normal meat. And then I think we'll send that to be spoiled. This is what I like to call the Icarus. It's not a rabbit hole, so to speak, but you just get taken away. You get drawn in to the Icarus sandbox environment where you see one thing and you think, well, I got to do that. Then in doing that, you see something else. You go, oh, now I've got to go and do that. And you could, before you know, you spent 4 hours and you haven't left your homestead, your base. It's and that's what I really love about the game. That's what got me hooked in the very beginning. I was on Olympus to start with, and I got all the way up to 60, unlocked everything. I didn't really leave my little island It was brilliant. I racked up, it must have been like 800 hours and did about 3 operations. Now I've forgotten what I was doing. The meat, that's it. We're gonna spoil that because we do have, nope, not that one, quite a few deterrents. I'll probably make one more powered deterrent, so we've got a really good coverage area, and put it like here, so this whole shelf bit is covered as well. And then I could move this one a little bit further so the entrance is covered, and we've got 1, 2, 3, and then all of this is ours. Once you figure out most of the stuff with Valheim, same with the getting hooked and not moving. I'll probably just spend ages building my Viking village to start with. All the longhouses, mead halls, everything. Finding the location is going to be the main one. Right now, what was I going to do? What was I going to do? Did the meat? I was going to do the water. See, this is what I was going to do, the ore first with Bill. Then I noticed that we didn't have enough water. What does that? Yeah, you're all right. Old Moo is full of milk though, but I got so much milk. You don't need more than 1 cow for all of your milk needs. They produce so much. And you use the glass milk bottles, the milk doesn't spoil. It's amazing. Put it in a glass bottle and it doesn't spoil. It's not like that in real life. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a slurp of caffeine. Right. Let's get Bill back and sort his infantry out. We've got that hum music in the background saying either don't do it, a storm's coming, or it's going to get dark. There, both sheep are in. Yeah, it is getting dark slowly. What's that, 4:45? Did you? Yes, good boy. Right, so let's get the noxious crust. Is that all of the crust? Yeah. And we shall store some and get some in here. I might need to put another... Yeah, we need to get another biofuel can. So what do we want? Where's the titanium? That's going to give so much titanium right there. We'll take that away. So we've got all of this. And we'll store... Can't store all of it. There we go. So that is a... I was going to put that to spoil as well. Just forgetting. Now what I figured out... noticed yesterday with the biofuel. I'll show you now. What do I need? Tree sap. Let's go and make some tree sap. Yeah, and then put that in the fridge. I have run into the fire a few times. There we go, that's looking good. Right, yeah, I'll show you what happens. So you can put, obviously, one in here, and it'll work. But you can also leave them in this bit as well, and it works. So you can put 2 more in here, have 1 here, 2 more in there, then you've got 3 cans, and it will use them all. It doesn't need to be down in the fuel one, which I thought was cool and a little bit strange. So all of this, these two cans here should run through that titanium quite nicely, and then we can start smelting it. So that's being done. Let's grab the rest. And I think we will be done with mining just for the moment, but we shall still explore that cave a little bit later on. That's better. Is she full? Not quite. We'll put some frozen ore in. Let's see what that gives us. So we've got scoria. Don't like scoria. Copper, sulfur. You see, we're getting all sorts. And we'll smelt those bits. So metal resources wise and silica, we're done. If we need more, we'll go back into that cave, grab more, and we'll explore it later. And even if we need more even after that, we can chuck the thumper down. It's right around the corner. It's superb. So I think, is that all of there we go. That's all off. So we'll put Bill back over there, and we'll put the Arctic saddle on so he's having a little bit more comfort. You want to watch though with this, because if you get super cooled ice and you've got some leftover steel in here, it will convert it to cold steel. So make sure you remember that. I have fallen short, and I've got a lot of cold steel when I actually wanted steel. So just a top tip, if it is a top tip. And let's... don't have many iron ingots, actually. Copper ore is not really used for much. So we'll smelt that. Oh, I do have iron ingots. Right. Let's sleep. There's not much point working at night. And then we'll sort Bill out. And then we'll do the water. What's my coziness? 175. Well, we shall up that quite considerably. No, we'll keep that on. And we'll put the Arctic survival one on you. There you go. Put your coat on. Is that really? It kind of helped. That cold debuff has gone. Oh, nice. He's perfect. Sheep don't need it, and the cow doesn't look like it needs it either. Right, water. So the water pump. Tree sap. We'll use that to make... No, we won't. We'll put that back in. Yeah, because we can fill those four up there. So let's go make some tree sap. Been doing a bit of mining and felling as well. Do like having the stacks out there. Let's use... See, that glass there might be enough to make a small greenhouse. We got any more in there? And we got a little bit more there. And let's just chuck the wood in here first. There we go, and we'll make tree sap with the rest. I think I've got tree sap somewhere, but it doesn't take long to make. Right, let's put that down. So we need our water tool. Where are you? Yeah. And a biofuel can. And I do pick up the piping afterwards. I don't want it lying around, and it does affect, or it can affect, performance. It won't need to be running for too long. So let's go do these first. And I can't put it straight into there because it's already got it, hence the one in the middle here, our junction one. So that should now be, yeah, they're now filling up nicely. That'll take a few minutes, but it's all passive. We don't need to worry about it. That is, I don't remember turning it on. I'm losing it. And then that in there should now slowly fill these two. Awesome. What are these ones? I'm not sure these have been really used. No, they're still full. Requires a water connection. Yeah, they're kind of just standby ones. What about these? Yep, they're all fine as well. Is there any more? I need to put some in here at some point as well, but I don't have those just yet. So we've got those ones and those ones. Perfect. We'll just forget about those for the time being. Tree sap. And then we'll craft up some, I think 20 ramps is still going to be enough to get down to the very bottom of that cave. We'll make up 15 floors, and we'll just put them going along the one of the very edges. I may even take some railings down just to be, of course, just to be safe. Sap, tree sap. We need to go on a little bit of bee hunting as well. Watch the frames drop now as soon as the storm comes. Right, we probably will want a little bit more wood to fill the 3 up. We will get, I think there's an electric biofuel one as well. Although, will we need it if we've got everything electric? Let's just go and check on this one. So you've got 2.5. So the other one I think's got maybe 5 minutes more. Does look good when the snow comes though. 9 o'clock storm. Let's go and craft up some floors and railings. Might need some more fibre. Need wood and fibre. We have the foliage respawn on. You don't really need to worry about fibre either. I think we could wait for it to get nighttime as well. We could put the braziers on. We can light up the longhouse, see what that looks like. Although it's not technically a longhouse. I think the Vikings, the longhouse was their dwellings, and the mead hall was where they, you know, they all joined together for eating and drinking. So this is, I guess, the mead hall, not the longhouse. And I'll make a little longhouse out of this one for living. We'll get a little bit more. There we go. We'll stay in the warm for a little bit. Oh, there's no wood left in there. Shocking. That should do. That's all. Oh my days, a whiteout. I thought I had a load of coal. Ah, I say a load. 100. There we go, that'll keep us warm. Okay. So we want 15. We've got 1 railing, so we should essentially technically make 15 railings as well. So we've got 1 railing per. So we'll just wait for that to craft and see that we've actually got enough. Doesn't need much, does it? Nah. Oh. Ah, we must have already had some and I was not paying attention. Right, they'll stack. We'll just wait out this storm as well. Looks like quite a bad one. What's the temperature drop to? Oh no, it hasn't. Oh no, that's because I'm next to it. I don't know what the outside temperature will be. -5. Well, that's not too cold. Right, so there's 16. Wood. Maybe it's damaged, which is why it won't stack. So we've still got 10 ramps. I think I'm actually going to take all of those just in case, and we'll make a few more ramps as well. Well, I say a few more. We'll make 3 more ramps. We've already got some in there. They won't get damaged because they're under shelter. Yoink. Right, storm is coming to an end. I think we'll leave Bill where he is as well, and we'll just run in. Let's just do a quick inventory dump. We can put the leather in here because leather is needed for the stone building. Ah. What we shall do is refill my lantern. I'm going to be making an electrical one as well. So no more animal fat repairs, because it kind of doesn't make sense. Well, you would top it up with fat, I guess, wouldn't you? Right, let's... There we go. The sudden stop. Let's go and see just how deep this cave goes, and if in fact there is something at the end. We'll get there now and there won't be. He holds that a little bit weird when he's running. The hand kind of phases through the launcher. Interesting. Is that rhine tusk going to be? Nope. I've had so many rhine tusks come and try and delete me from up top of here, and they just fall off. And they almost die with fall damage, and then it's just one poke with the the spear and they're dead. It's quite funny, I suppose. Just scoping out the horizon. I do enjoy using the binoculars. Oh, over there as well, there was that cave with a base that I don't think I cleared out. So we could go and have a look at that one. Well, there was a worm at the bottom as well. No worms in the first chamber. We could fix that as well and then keep it as a permanent structure. We could move it into the wall. If we started it from the floor, it might give us a better vantage point from looking at it. So if we started it here, it could work. Let's just eye wrong. So we can go all the way around there. What is... I think that's just a shelf up there. But I think I remember seeing exotics. No, I was mistaken. Just a load more ores. So we're going... Ah, that's it. Ah, there's exotics across the other chasm. That's it. That was it. Right across here. So this is where we're going to go across with our floors. Do I want it there? Then we could put a ramp. Make it look like it's been purposefully designed. Yeah, there's some exotics. No, I'm looking now. I don't have high hopes that it's anything interesting. There we go. That just works better in my head now that we've actually taken some thought about it, and we'll put another one there. Yeah. Okay, we won't put one there, but we'll go and have so titanium and exotics and clay. And then we've got all the way down. I don't think 12 ramps shall do that drop. But we're going to go nonetheless. We'll see how far down we can get. That amount of miasma won't really do much. Now that is in, so maybe it's because it's deep in and it's not connected to two floors. That's why the railing won't work. But what we'll do is we will put that in there. It might give the ramps a bit of a better footing. It's already breaking. So, we won't do it that way. We will do it into the wall. And just see... Is that the bottom? I don't really want to fall to find out. Could just get ladders, of course, and do a massive ladder all the way up. That's not in. That's just connected to the ramp. Yeah, why not? There. So those two are in. And let's put the ramps. Like that. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Can't hit through any of them. Oh, it's just a deep chasm. Never mind. There's still loads of ore in here to grab. Now the question is... getting out. I got 5 ramps. If I can't get out, we can unstuck ourselves. But 5 ramps should be okay. Yeah, I just need to get up on top of that. Yeah, there we go. Easy. We don't need to leave those ramps because we don't need any of it. There's nothing special down there. It's not a secret cave entrance, secret door or anything. So we shan't bother. I will take... Can I grab that one? Yeah, we'll take those ones and we'll keep it. If we do decide to come back down, we'll go down like a little spiral going down. That's quite cool. Let's put a floor in here just for good measure. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better now. There's some good spelunking. Got our own natural ramp there. Well, it wasn't a total bust, I guess. We did a bit of exploring. We got some exotics. We know what's down there. Get rid of the cave lung. Mushrooms. Think we are okay. So if you haven't seen this chasm, it goes all the way, chamber even, it goes all the way back here. There will be a worm popping up. Took his time. So we've got another deep ore there. There's a gold one. Not that we need deep ores. Up here is the back of the cave. poisoned me just a little bit. It won't do anything. So this is the back of the cave, and there's no other wall to get through to another chamber. So you've got 3 chambers, but that one we were just in, as you saw, is huge. So this is the only cave you need, basically. Set up a good navigation system in there with ramps and floors and railings. Put a thumper in it, and you're golden. You're good to go. There's not that many deep ores in there, but they'll all be different for each person. There's a health bar. Oh, we've got the miasma on us. I thought we were still poisoned. Yeah, it's a bit of an overkill to use the javelin on a pygmy lot. Jumping for fun now. Right, let's see. Let's check on the progress of our bits. You see, it's taking it from there, which is sweet. And it's all done. Nice. So we'll grab that. You can start smelting away. That will take some time to get all that titanium going. But no, like I keep saying, no deep ore needed. Because we've got more there. And we've got some more exotics. So we'll keep that as ore. Although we are full. I'll end up making a few more cabinets at this rate. I don't usually like having massive amount of storage and stuff. Not being able to craft some storage is one of Icarus's major downsides, and I'm not sure they're going to bring it in, which is stupid because you need so many resources for all sorts of things that it would make sense, because then everyone can just make a really nice big storage room, still have it well organized, but not have to run back and forth and keep things on the benches and so on. I hope they bring it in. I'm not sure if there's any talk about it. Right, what did we have? This was the ice, wasn't it? So we've got the obsidian, so it will give you obsidian, and then it will smelt the obsidian like it's doing with the silica. It'll then turn it into glass. So you can just leave a load of the frosted ore, frozen ore, for the duration. Where's me exotics? Into the one. Alright, so this one's looking quite nice. Okay, so now I want to craft up those electrical benches. We've already got one electric furnace. Maybe I make another one. So then there's 2 electric furnaces, and then we've got... now we don't need 3 concrete and 2 electric. Do we? We'll see. We'll see. But we've already got the foundry as well, which was a big one. I've got a material processor already over in the armory hut. We've got the chemistry bench. We've got the fabricator, which doesn't need power anyway. So there's all the electronics that I've managed to craft up. So what else was it? The residue cleanser we wanted. That one. So we need some of the shaped obsidian, which is being done. Platinum sheath, I think we may have on the machining bench, and we've got a load of titanium. Now I've used all the platinum sheath to make my slugs, but we've got platinum on the go as well. So we'll just turn all of that into sheath. Take that. Shaped obsidian. Take that. the sheath. Just max that out. Right, so we'll let that craft up. Then we've got that, and I'm just thinking now. I think that's... Then we'll put lights down. Battery packs. And I'm not going to do the solar panels because we're waiting for Friday. Right, battery packs. What do we need? Loads of copper and gold. Composites. Titanium plate. I can make a load of titanium plates near danger. Composites. I think we've got a load in here. A load. We've got some. Need to plant those red exotic seeds as well. Should be able to do it now. Yes. There's our organic residue. 2,500 that one needs. Optional water. We shall put water on it. And then it's the battery packs. And then I think we've got all the tier 4 crafting benches. And it'll just be finishing off building this workshop area, making sure they're all... We'll connect them as well with an electrical tool and then go up on the roof and set down an electrical array so that as soon as we've got the solar panels we can put them on. That's going, taking its sweet ass time. Where should we... Well, we're going to put an extra floor on, and this is going one extra deep and one extra wide as well. So we'll do that first. Make sure all of these are empty so we can pick them up. That one will need to be, and these. So we'll just let them keep cooking up. We've got a little bit more of everything really on that one. I think it's just the silica to finish. Yeah, we've got a little bit more coal as well. So much stuff. I say so much stuff. In comparison to some people's worlds, I imagine it's not a lot of resources. But for what we need at the time, for the moment, it is quite a lot. And we're doing well. Especially considering the space we've given ourselves and so on. Oh, the cooking stuff. I was going to do that as well. I think I've unlocked it. Yeah, we were going to make up these as well. So deep freezers. And we've got the sink already. We looted that from the previous operation. And the electric carpentry, electric masonry bench. The electrolytic oxygen synthesizer. So we've got all of the... We've got these to do as well. Yeah, so there is a few more things to make up for the other huts. So that one will be going in this one. Those two shall be going in the one next door. We've got the electric textiles bench already. That's already been built and is down. Yeah, there's a load of lights. And we've got that one. That's already built and down. Good. So, it's these ones. Let's get these two done first. Meh. Electric masonry. Concrete. I'm not sure I've got 100. Have we got... That's a lot of steel. 2, 4, 6. Concrete. I've got everything to make more concrete. 30. 13. What are we shy on? Stone. $59, so we need 11 more. And we are shy on yet more stone. Plenty of the other bits. So let's just go grab a few stone piles. And we'll leave that going. I'll take a sweet moment. Right, so we'll let that craft up. We'll go and dump the rest on the fabricator. Go and check what's needed for the electrical carpentry bench. There's that. That's ready. That can stay there. Electrical carpentry. So another 60 steel, more composites, electronics. It needs 20 out of our 80. I can't imagine the masonry bench needing 60, so that should be fine. 40 iron and 60 more steel. 2, 4, 6. Yep, see, we're going to have to make some more steel. Iron. Where was that in this one? So we'll take that new coal that we've got, some of those, and we'll go and put some steel bloom on. And that can all just get dumped in there. Right, let's go and put some bloom on. I've got a load of iron in there as well. Right, that shall top back our steel supply. 44, not by a lot. So we've got another 40 we could make. We just go and grab some more of the iron. $30. Okay, so that's a nice, lovely bunch of steel being bloomed up, would you say? Ready for smelting, and then we can put those 2 new benches in there. So then we can set up the electrical wiring for them. I'm really interested to see how these roof solar panels will work when there's snow on the roof. Will I need to grab the... Of course. Oh my days. This is a big one. Will I be able to get the shovel and empty it off? Empty it off? Well, at least it gets rid of everything on the roof. Maybe because it's sloped. So if it does snow and it covers them up, we can just have one of the morning chores to get rid of it. And we get some... no, it's not giving us super cooled ice. We already had that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, obviously. So that's not the end of the world. It does make it feel a little bit more, I don't know, immersive, realistic, but it is going to be a bit of a ball ache if that's the case. So what we'll do while this heavy storm is currently on the go, because it will drop some of the frames as well. We've got a load of steel bloom going. Actually, is that probably finished? Nah, a couple minutes for that. We've got a load of concrete mix on the go as well, ready so we can do the electric masonry. So we're going to let that craft up. I'm going to take a quick 2-3 minute break, just move my legs around, and I shall be back in a little while. We are back, and I've had to pop the light on. The storm, I believe, is just finished. And it's almost 9 in the PM, though, so getting rather late. Let's just put my shovel away, and we shall go and check on the progress of our bits and bobbinses. We'll just sleep first. There we go. Right. Oh my god, that break music. What's wrong with my break music? Doula Joe mentioned this during the Nearer stream, and so did Sylvan. He said it reminded them of, or was it Eskrek? I can't remember. It reminded them of Ratatouille. Maybe I should have a good old listen to it myself next time. I thought it was rather cool. Right, we were checking our concrete. 70, and we've got 30, so that should actually have done it. Got another caffeine break, and we're good to go. Hoffentlich. Pop that in here. Right, so we wanted masonry. Carpentry. Yes. Right, that's those two done. We've got that one. We've got the other ones. We were going to go and place these down. Let's just sort. And we'll grab an electrical tool as well. And we shall get this sorted. Now, you can do concrete on the electric masonry bench, so we don't technically need the cement mixer, but it does look cool. I do like it. So I shall, because that's enough room for the electric one, and that that might not be. That's no, not might. It won't be enough room. Let's just take old Mr. Kia. Be cool if you could rename them. Let's just pop you there for the moment. Let's transfer. And that, and that. Let's just make sure we have enough room to maneuver things. Lovely. I don't think I shall destroy the old ones. I think we'll keep them for the time being, just in case we need something small-ish, easily transportable for an operation or an outpost or something. So I think we'll keep it. Electric carpentry bench down. Yeah, and it would be wise actually to keep that, because that's not actually going to be connected to any form of power network until Friday. So if we need any more masonry, carpentry needs, we shall have to use the other one anyway. So that's down. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. I might just separate that as well. Oh, I forgot I put that there. Masonry. Let's pick it up. It's all rather heavy. And just see what how big the electric one looks in that little space. If it's too cumbersome or looks rubbish, we'll change it. Yeah. It's so gross. Ah. Well, I think our concrete has finished anyway. That can go on there. And we shan't put this back down. I think we'll just keep... oh, we've got the water one there. Well, that's handy already, isn't it? Yeah, that can go... We'll keep it at an angle so it's not so boxy. And we can then just reconnect the water via that socket there. And you've already got water, and there is no advanced glassworking bench. There we go then. The first two electrical? I'm just making crap up now. Benches down in... I'm not sure what we'll call the shop. Well, we could call this the shop, and then that's the workshop. I don't know. And we shall make sure to do a bit more looting of the base in the Northern Arctic for some of those signages. I think we can make them, but I'm not overly sure. My light is on, but we shall be putting some of the wall lights down as... Maybe not the wall lights, because we'll see the electric wires, and I don't really want to see the wires, so we could put some ceiling ones on. And then run... Yeah, we'll probably do that. We'll put the ceiling ones on. Right, so those two are down. My electrical tool. Right, let's think. Something I don't do that often. Right, so we won't see... No, that's two. So we can't really see that one. So we'll put that going all the way up that pillar. Where is it? Trying to make out where it is. I think, yes. And then if we go up like that, let's put the shovel back on and clear some of this crud off, we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, that's not too bad. If it's always snowy as well, you can't really see that. Because that was my idea, and then we'll put the roof solar panels like here and just connect them going along the apex here. So let's do the same going down the other side, because we'll only need two on this one. Are you going to see that from the roof? Possibly. Like that. And then like that. And then like that. And then straight at the backside. Boom. Then we just need, we'll put two on this roof. One each, so to speak, but it will be joined together, so that's fine. And we'll have a flow meter down in here as well. So they are connected, yet they are not connected to any source of power. They're just ready for it. Good. So that's that one done. And then we've got this this one to do as well, which is going to have more stations down. Alright, let's think about... So the fireplace is going to have to go one back. So this is going to have one big redesign. Because we've got the foundry's massive. The organic residue cleanser is also quite large. And I wanted this one to have like a little scientific-y research area with the bits that we've looted as well. That was going to go in here. I haven't quite got the plan sorted in my head, however. Well, there's a beginning of a plan. There's 13% of a plan. Let's pick up what's not needed. I'm going to have to make some more of these. 3 just simply is not enough, is it? Who are we kidding? What do I need? Epoxy, rope, and iron. Taken all of that iron, haven't we? No. Rope. Might not have a lot of rope. I can put the wires going onto this roof while I'm in here. How much rope have I got? Ah, there's a fair bit there. Right. Now, we do already have wires in because we've got these. That was looted. Is it full? It's also full. So we'll pick that up, put it into storage. So we've got 3, 1, 2, yeah, 3 in here that need connecting onto the roof. There's a failed jump. I think that I just want that biofuel now to be for the creature deterrent. Ah, we've got this. We've got that as well. Doesn't always need food because we've got a lot in there, so it's not important for it to necessarily be on. But that is now powering that deterrent. And I guess we're going to need that wire still for a little bit until I figure out a better way. We could put another hut or something over there that powers it. So it's not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. All right, Bill. So let's get these 3 benches sorted. Then we'll grab the rope, make some more cupboards. That one. Then bringing in being able to have the cables curved or straight was about time as well, because it's really quite annoying when they fold. So I can see what we're doing. Oh. Ooh. That's quite a bit of damage. I never would have seen that unless I was doing this, because it's always covered in snow. The rest of it seems okay. I wonder how those two got so damaged then. Where did we leave? We'll go along the beam. Okay, so we'll put... Well, I'm not sure how big those panels are going to be either. I don't imagine there'll be a full panel. Maybe half of one. Because it could either go here or on this side. And I would assume we'll still get 6,000 kilojoules from them. So that's where that is. And then we've got the alteration bench under here, and then the material processor is over there. So if we put one going across as well. I'm going to start though coming from the alteration bench. It might be easier to see it that way. Should be able to go straight out the back. Yeah. Yeah, straight out the back. It's quite high up. Alright, Moo. So that clicks in there. So that's the alteration bench connected, the textiles bench connected. And then it's just the material processor. I'm quite happy with this. It's working out quite nicely. And then we won't need that in here so much. Right. We need to get to the outside. Where is it? It's right in the corner, isn't it? So if we put it here, I think that's going to be a-okay. This is where we find some more damage. Nay. We can't see it. Okay. Right, where is it? Oh, it's further away than... It's in a different corner altogether. Right. So they are all connected together waiting for a power supply. That one is connected waiting for a power supply as well. And we put the lights on the roof. That's going to be easy to connect to the sockets as well. We've got the mead hall, we'll call that now. And the main workshop to get ready for power as well. Coming along rather nicely. Oh, it does look good from up the top. Yeah. I'm glad I did this. I wonder if I can get something like this in Valheim. Something to the same like scale. What should we do next? What should we do next? The mead hall or workshop? I mean, they both need to be done. At least getting the electrical, the cabling down at least. And I'm just thinking in my head about how we're going to get that workshop done. Electrical bits wise in here will just be the freezer. Oh, we need to go and craft those up, don't we? Freezer, we're not going to bother with a fridge. And the stove. Is that right? So freezer. Electrical stove. They don't need power. But they will need water, which is fine. We'll keep the water barrel system. Oh, electric composter. Need to make that and replace it, then connect that one on the hut we've just been at. And is there an electrical biofuel one? Not that we're going to need it. Are we going to need the composter now either? I'm not sure we will. So we'll keep the wooden one. It looks cool. We'll need to make some basic ceiling light. Right, basic ceiling light. So let's craft some lights up and get those ready. As soon as we get the new solar panels on Friday, it's just going to be all of it at once. It's going to be awesome. And we'll craft up these bits. Aluminium is needed, right? Yeah, aluminium. Oh. More concrete and stone. We've got loads of composites. And I've got... I'm not sure... ceiling light. So I want to put all of these down. Two ceiling lights from that operation, and wall lights. Now I'm not, I'm not going to put those down because we'll see the cabling on the walls, and I don't want that to be the case. There's our, oh, we've got the kitchen bench. I thought it was the sink. Well, we'll leave that one in there. I'm sure it was the sink. Maybe the sink is somewhere else as well. Oh, I don't know. So let's get some... We'll put the lights down in here, seeing as it's probably going to be the one we're in the most. Buildings, yes. No electricity. Yeah, no, I guessed on the electricity, but buildings, yes. Good. Ah, balls. So we can... yeah, we could put them on the beams, but that's too low. Why? Oh, it's so annoying I can't put them on the sloped roof. Oh. What? Okay. So we could put it on the... Looks like the wood beam of it. Can it go on the very top? Yeah. It's not in the middle though, is it? And also we're changing the roof, so there's no point. It's silly Ironside putting it in there. We're not changing, however, the roof in the others. So we'll be doing a bit of time in here, especially in this area. That's too low. You're not going to see anything in there. I'm not going to raise them either or put any across. We could put some across here. No, but it would ruin that tunnel look. Because the lighting had a good a redo a while back, and they made the lights brighter and cover a wider area, so you don't need as many of them. If it's this high, will it cover? Well, I guess we're just going to have to find out on Friday, because that will still be on, which will also give us light. Also, it needs to be on because of the temperature. Who'd have thought thinking where to put lights would be such an issue? I think maybe if we put here, because we can also then easily reach to turn it off and on. That in the middle will illuminate all of this area, I think. And if we put another one further down there in a similar position, one over there and one over there, that might give some nice light, hopefully. We shall have to wait to see. Yeah, you're right. You can hide them under the beams in on the edges, but I would want the lights in the middle so we can see them better instead of having to put them on the beam as well. Yeah, it's silly, I know, and yeah, I could put them and then hide them quite nicely. We'll need to put beam across there possibly. Maybe that's one of the times where you log into Icarus and stuff has disappeared. That is an option. Rafa, as you said. By Odin's spatula, quite like that. So we've got 2 lights down. And then we can just connect those straight onto the roof so you won't see the cable at all. And I don't need to dick around hiding it. Right, let's go see how many we can make. And we were getting rope for the cupboards as well. Oh, charging station, battery packs, electric lantern, those as well. All the high-tech stuff, that's what we were going for. Let's have a look. Charging station. I wish when you had the charging station, when you first put the item on it, it shows it, but then it disappears. I think when it's fully charged, it no longer shows, but it's still obviously in the inventory, but it doesn't show on the like the docking station, if you will. And I wish it did. I don't know why they did it that way. It's very, very strange. I think we'll make. Oh, I'm going to need to make a load more concrete. Because I was going to do 2 of these. We need more glass and more concrete. Concrete, did we? We had a bit left. Yeah. Yeah, should be enough. Because I quite like the look of them. They do look... they look good. Aluminium. So much stuff. I hate having my inventory look like this. It's too difficult to see what's going on. Right, 2 of those. The electric lantern, I think I've unlocked it. Battery powered lantern. Stores 6,500, and that goes on our charging station, because I've also unlocked the icebox backpack as well, because I've got the talents where food in my inventory spoils, I think it's like almost 50% slower, and putting that in the icebox backpack will make it last for a lot longer, which is what we're going for as well. So we'll let that run down. Should be able to craft that. And then that's ready. And then what else was it? Battery packs. Because if, of course, the snow does cover those solar panels, having the battery packs will help. Titanium plate. Some more composites. So we may have to make a load more composites because we're going to want a few of these. They're not cheap. Nice. And it's already got some power, so we'll just switch. I can repair that one, have it as a standby. Alright, battery packs I guess we should start making. So let's do some titanium plate. Let's just do all of that. We've got enough titanium ready. Right. Tit. 3 minutes for those. What else was it? So we've got tit plates going. We need some more. Oh yeah, composites. Copper wire. Copper and gold wire. And we'll need more copper and gold wire to make more electronics. Right. Good job we've got the machining bench down as well, because we can make a load of wire. On that. Where's my copper? Ooh. That's not going to be enough. Inventory's full, of course. Right, let's grab some more copper. Ah. I thought we did get some. Purposefully got copper and titanium with the miasmic. Yeah, there we go. Copper, copper. Oh, good. That's a nice amount of copper. All the exotics as well. Actually, we'll keep those in there. So we still need to make some bloody cupboards. So we'll let that cook. Then smelt it. Then make some more wire. Electronics also need organic resin. Epoxy, which we're alright for. I don't think we're okay for organic resin. And I'm not sure how much oxide. Nope. No oxide, so we may take the miasmic out and just go and grab a load of oxide. Where is all the organic resins? Probably, yeah, 200. Okay, so yeah, might be okay. Hello there. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? Glad you can join us. Hope you're enjoying your hump day. What was I saying? Electronics, yeah. So we've got 200 it needs to... Okay, so we've got enough of that. I've got enough of that. And we're just making the wire. So I think the wire we're currently making we'll use for electronics. And then the copper that's being done now we shall use for the wire. Totally tilted. That's a new one on me. I'm good, thank you. I'm doing all right. We went exploring into the big old cave that's just over yonder, and realized / remembered it's bigger than I remember, and we'll never need to find another cave for mining because once we've completely emptied it, we're just going to chuck the thumper down and redo it. So I don't need to go looking all the way around here or outside for caves. We've got this beast over here as well. There's a couple of deep ores in there as well, but with the miasmic, it's just not going to bother. Not going to bother making them. Not going to then bother having to do a power system for them. So we're just going to rock the miasmic pickaxe and do it all that way. And we'll probably chuck another power deterrent down here as well. So that's basically what we've been doing since we've started. And we've connected some electricity cables to the huts. So this one's got electricity ready for the new solar panels. This one's got electricity ready for new solar panels. So we just need to redo the workshop, and this is now the mead hall, not the longhouse. That's going to be turned into the longhouse because we're going to put a deep freeze in and the electric stove. And was there something else electrical going in there? Can't remember. Oh, and we need to put lighting in. And so we've got all of that to get done in this stream and tomorrow night's stream as well. And that, I think, is about all we've got up to today. Haven't played the Great Hunt, so just started 4 days ago. Came to the last mission and died. The Great Hunt on the Rime Tusk one, or Garganatan, or the... what's the other one called? Quarite, isn't it? It's like impossible to finish it in hard mode. Ah, well, I'm on hard mode, and I've got an axe and a shield. However, we are not going to attempt the Matriarch with an axe and shield. We are going to kit ourselves out for that. Yeah, Quarite, that's it, yeah. Why is it impossible on hard mode? Surely it must be done. What was I doing? I've forgotten. We were in here doing something. Electronics. $31. That's not going to be... with that, that's not going to be enough. Copper wire we're short on, of course. It's always copper wire. Not to worry. That's being used. We go, we'll get a load of copper going. We'll make a load more copper wire. Alright, so we'll let that cook up. This is still doing titanium, isn't it? Yeah, that's still doing our titanium. I wonder if we'll have to go back in that cave to stock up on copper, because there was a few more copper nodes in there, I believe. Because we've just taken all of the noxious crust. Really need to fix that. We'll probably end up doing this one in tomorrow's stream. Because tomorrow's stream will be a little bit longer because there's no work for me on Friday, so tomorrow night's going to be a longer one than tonight. So what can we finish off for today's one? We could craft up we'll craft up some battery packs and the kitchen stuff. It's unreal. Yeah, the cakes. Having the carrot cake for the projectile damage. What armor were you using? The obsidian? Is it the frost damage that it's getting you? Are you taking the vitamins? Because that will give you some frost resistance. Because that's what got me with the first taking down these. I say we call them like the baby rime tusks now. That frost damage, it absolutely nails you. So you do need that frost resistance. And the vitamins, I believe. Where are they? Are they in tier 4? Yeah, here. Gives you frostbite resistance, but it also gives you... I thought it was a little bit more. But you can get frost resistance that you need to stock up on. Or you could just build up and then shoot down from above, which I've seen some people do as well. This one gives you, yeah, 25 frost resistance, but also it aggressive enzyme enhanced creatures will be drawn to you. So it's like it's almost like a taunt. So, you know, unless you're out of harm's way, you don't really want to use that one either. I'm I'm not sure if there's foods that give you frost resistance. See, that says frostbite resistance, not frost resistance. I thought they gave you... Ah, you on about the quarite one, not the rime tusk. Yeah, the quarry one I've heard is a bit of a to get rid of the armor first is a bit of a ball ache. Right, copper. There's my new lantern. Oh god, that's awesome. Now I think the wall lights are similar with their power, so I won't need many of them at all. If it is, we only need one in the middle in here because they're small. We've got small huts, so we only will need one. Which is nice. It's taking its sweet time. There we go, that's a nice load. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the base. I do like making the cozy base builds more so than like the epic massive ones. Purely because I'm not very good at making those big ones. I don't have the patience for it either, so I much prefer to do this style of build as well. And when we come into Enshrouded, which should be in middle of October maybe, where the water biome update is. I can't quite remember. We're going to make some updates to our little farmstead over there and possibly make something in the water biome. Possibly not, because the fast travel is so good at Enshrouded, you don't really need to. It's just if we want to make like a almost a beachy outpost or something there. But we'll be upgrading our farm outpost or finishing it off as well to make that a bit more cozy. Some of the builds in Enshrouded are just insane. Might go to watch over Chisel Chip, get some ideas. So we're still waiting on more copper. Ooh, I love this thing. And it's so good now because on... I'm not sure if it's on Olympus because I haven't done any of the great hunts on Olympus yet. But you can get miasmic tools now on sticks as well. So all the epoxy and all the noxious crust now available on sticks. Alright, let's just get basically all the copper wire we can. So I'm probably going to want two battery packs per building. Am I going to need... Yeah, no, I'm going to want two. We'll overkill it. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 in total. That's a lot of battery packs. That is a lot. So I think we'll do 4 to start with and put 1 in each and see how that works. Because we tend to... There's no point staying up at night in this game. You don't get anything from it. So you may as well just sleep through the night and then your solar panels will work. It's only particularly good if you're away from the base. The miasmic tools on sticks is with... If you go to the... I think you have to... A certain route on the Great Hunt's operation tree. The Garganatan layers can spawn in the different biomes, and if you take down one of the layers with a pickaxe and then loot it, you get the miasma, and then you can use the biofuel, the either this little beauty here, the biofuel biocleaner, or the organic residue cleaner. But you have to have the Prometheus expansion for that, or you can use this one, and then you can get the distilled miasma that way. There is also a certain route. I think if you go the lower route, you get more miasma then, because the layers are more noxious, more poisonous, and you can get more that way as well. Right, we are still on copper. It'd be good to see how much wire we've got now. see? Bloody copper wire. Let's take all of that and make some more tronics. 17. Yeah, more copper wire, see? It's all the copper wire. How many is that? We're going to want more electronics than 60 odd. Because we're gunning for the battery packs now. So when we set up the solar panels, they can be connected straight away as well. Because we've got the main things down, basically. And we do have one of these made. We do have the organic residue cleanser here made as well. But we've got the concrete and the bio ones, so you know we're not losing anything by not having those down in here until tomorrow. So this one still works quite nicely. That's great news. I started from Olympus and you can't make it on Olympus yet. Oh, okay. Maybe after the boss, but I don't think I haven't seen any Alright video, so and I haven't been on Olympus for a long time myself, so I'm not sure. But I was pleasantly surprised when I first saw it in one of the layers as well. You don't get a lot, so you'll have to go out exploring for the layers, but you can unlock them depending on which route you take. You can unlock them in the Arctic area, the desert, and the river biome, so in all three places. So you could just do a big old journey, you know, sleep over, kip over, make yourself a little outpost, go around exploring, looking for them, store it all on your mount, and then come back, and you should get enough. I've got the axe and pickaxe already, so my epoxy needs are now taken care of on the Savage Homestead. How much copper we got in here? 6. Can't do anything with that. There we go. We may head over into the other cave. Into the same cave, but the far chamber with the miasmic pickaxe, and just grab up the rest of the copper. And it could be worth just putting the thumper on. We need to make the thumper. Oh, that's the wrong one. To regenerate some copper nodes. We'll go until we've got 100, because then we'll need the rest of the wire for the actual pack itself. Ah, balls, composites. Well, we'll be able to make 4 titanium plates. Titanium's in here. Have we got some more noxious titanium? No. Nope. So we'll just use this lot for the plate. Has to be done at the fabricator then. 20, that should do nicely. So we'll let that go. We'll do yet some more wire, because we need just normal wire as well. Come on. Composites, we've got 30 yard. We only need 16 for the first 4, so that's okay. 30 seconds, and then we should be able to craft up, hopefully, 4 of the power banks. We'll put them in the huts, and we'll connect them to the grid on each roof, and then we shall do the kitchen stuff in there. We'll head over to back over to the cave, grab some more copper. I don't think there was many, but there's definitely some with the miasmic, so we've got some more copper. And we'll do the thumper as well, so we can then redo it. Ooh, we can do that now. It's using some of the electronics. Ah, it's 12 of the composites. We'll see how many battery packs we can make first, because making composites is we'd have to connect the material processor. Although I've got enough. What is it? It's iron ore, platinum or gold ore, and silica, isn't it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Iron, silica, organic resin. Right, we're going to have to grab some oxide as well at some point. Right, we want 4. 5. Sweet. Right, so that's crafting up. And it used 12. We might still be able to make thumper. We might still be able to. So wait, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, and then we'll see if we can still make the thumper. And if we can, that would be sweet. I can't remember how much power it needed. Oh, we can't. Ah, titanium, we can. We've got titanium. 1,500. So we would need the portable, the little battery, I think. How much is the little battery? Is it 2.5? Where are you? Which one was it in? It's this one. That stores 1 million, but the max rate is 1,500. That can go in the cave. Yeah, 1,500. Awesome. Let's grab a bit more titanium. Nice. Right, we're going to go tub thumping. So we've got our 4 batteries. We've got the thumper, which we're going to go and use. Then we'll grab the copper and titanium. Don't think we'll need much else. And we'll put the thumper outside as opposed to inside, so we're fighting the worms outside. The radius should still cover the cave. How's my base resistant to storms? Not too bad. The walls we have no issue with the walls because we've got the roofs on the overhang. Stone roofs are remarkably doing quite well, although whilst I was up on here putting the wiring here, these 2 were damaged. 2 or 3 of them were damaged, but they're the only ones that have really shown signs of damage. I'm sure if I went round and hovered with the hammer, there'd be some durability, but other than that, it's holding up really well. Everything's on foundations as well, which really does help. So everything is built on the foundations and not just the pillars. There's loads of beams. It's structurally quite sound. So we don't have to dick around with concrete, which is good. I shall at some point as well upgrade these to the beeswax just because I prefer the look and it does provide more storm resistance and the durability goes up to 5,000. So it's a no-brainer. And it looks much nicer, the varnished look inside. So we shall, but we don't have enough beeswax really to do one of the buildings, let alone all of them. What was I saying? We were tub thumping, weren't we? So we'll need to sort our food and inventory out. Although with the shotgun, it should be one shotgun blast to the face. Does kill the adolescent worms. And we haven't got the adolescent worm vestige on this world yet. So we can get that. Right, so let's sort out this inventory. What time is it? 10:30. Doesn't seem to be. We've got possibility of a small storm incoming. And we'll put it on here. So I need the electricity tool. For sure it looks nice here. I do almost the same, but I use concrete half walls and interior wood. Yeah, interior wood does look nice. I didn't think it would go with the Viking theme though. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it does. I've got in my... The very original Olympus was concrete walls and concrete floors for like the living room area, and then interior wood. No, it was the other way around. Interior wood floor for like the living/dining, and then the kitchen had a concrete floor, and that meshed together really well, especially with the kitchen equipment as well. Good evening, Fred from Bremen. Good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Right, what was... I keep saying, right, what was I doing? And we were dumping some inventory ready to go tub thumping. That's what we were doing. So it's just... I do destroy stuff because I don't like stockpiling in this game because there's no... craft from inventory. That's plenty of ammo. Right, let's go and put everything in the right place. We need wallpapers. Wallpapers. Well, we've got paintings, I suppose, and we've now got these that you can loot from the Grey Hunts. You could plaster one wall with different paintings, make like a collage or or something. It's not quite the same. Right, yeah, let's dump some of this inventory properly so we don't need to redo it. This is where add to stacks comes in useful. Although I'm pressing it here and I know full well we don't have any of that. I do like doing the thumper as well. It's good fun. There we go. I don't really need that. We'll keep floors and ramps, though. Where did I put the ramps? Oh, he's full. Oh, yeah, that's my travelling. You can go there. Put the hammer in. Right, we'll put that to smelt. Put that in the kitchen. We'll go and see what other food we've got. Hopefully there's a stew, because stew will give us, I think it's 10% projectile. We've got that, we've got that. We need to get the thumper as well, obviously. You can go back on there. Distilled miasmic coating. Foundry. Ah, got to put the foundry down. That'll be fine for a few nodes. That's fine, and that is fine. Beast, Echo, Heal. Heal device I don't think can go in here. What don't I need? Don't need all of those there, can we? No, it's the heal device and it can't go in the medical satchel. Stupid. How many operations are there on sticks that open up the biomes by... I think there's 3. So there's one from the Riverland into the Arctic, which is the one that was near your base that was very rudely taken away. There's that one, and that's still there. That cave is still there. There's one that opens up into the Ring Lake. There's one that opens up into the Western Arctic, into that desert bit. And then I think there could be 4. And I do recommend doing all of those because they do unlock nice things now as well. Right, put the titanium still going. Right, let's go to the kitchen. Oh, gold. I've just checked the... We don't want to use all of our lantern before we've even put the charging station down. Right, that's all of our ingredients. Food. Yes, we've got a stew, so we'll have 2 stews. We'll grab 2 pies. This makes me hungry. And we can have 5 food slots because we've got the extra stomach slot and the tummy one on that piece of armor in there. So we can have 5 in total. Melee damage, we ain't going to be hitting with melee. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Lightning. Health regen, food consumption. Exposure, experience gained. I don't think we've got 5 good bits of food. We'll have to do some cooking up. But what we can do, I think we can have honey mead as 1 and beer as 1. So we've got 125 maximum. Beer gives you 125 stamina. Sure. So does mead. Oh, 30%. Okay, so we'll have... We've only got 1 mead. We need to make some more mead. Glass bottles. We've got glass bottles somewhere. And berries. So we need to go... I made jam with it. We need to go berry foraging. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The beer we looted from the previous operation. Found out the hard way because there is a small Arctic biome I cannot get to that has a scorpion. I'm trying to picture the map in my head. I think I know the one you mean. You don't need to unlock something to get to, if it is the one I'm thinking of. The one that's not too far from the Savage Homestead. You just go a little bit north, then round to the east. If it's the one I'm thinking of. The very far right one. Maybe I haven't got there yet. Next time we're on a Savage, we'll have a look. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need 12 beers though. We'll wait for the storm. Probably perfect timing. And then, are we still good? Yes, 20 past 12. We should still be okay to get the Thumper done today. We will need some... We'll need some concrete. We don't need concrete yet because I would like to use the electric masonry bench for that. I couldn't understand it. I finished all the operation missions on Olympus, yeah, but now there is some... which I can't access because it says I have to finish the mission. Did you finish them before like an update when there were more things available? Because I know certain people that finished Operation, say, 2-3 years ago, they've updated some of them that you have to redo to unlock what they've reintroduced on that operation. Yeah, it was a few years ago. So you will have to redo the mission somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe on just instead of an open world, if you tried it on the mission part of the game, you'll have to redo it to get that reward. Yeah, so I watched Diamond Hammer do some streams, and he was saying he did the on Prometheus, he did the Hammerhead one. That operation, but when Prometheus first came out. But now with I think the Great Hunts, or the one before the Great Hunts, they've tied in getting the Hammerhead trophy and the hammer, I think, to that operation. But he needs to redo it to unlock the reward. It doesn't count already, which is quite annoying. Because I've done that operation as well. I've done all of them on Prometheus, apart from the null sector ones. But I would have to do it again to unlock the vestiges and stuff. So we're going to wait this storm out. It doesn't look too bad. And then we should still have time, like I said. We're not going to eat yet, though. We'll waste all of that time. Diamond Hammer. He's probably streaming right now, to be honest. Alright, plenty of coal, loads more titanium go in there. Guess we could... No, we've got more gold ore that we'll use for... Yeah, we'll use that gold ore, iron ore, and what else was it? Was it silica and organic resin for the composite? I think it was. So organic resin, we're going to need oxide. Hopefully we'll run past some oxide. If not, we'll do a little run around the perimeter bit around here with the old miasmic and see what oxide there is. Hopefully there's some left, and I haven't got it all already. Yeah, 4 storms back to back in the Arctic on Styx. Yeah, it's here I had... I think it was 3 within 10 minutes of in-game play, and each storm lasts about 1 to 2 minutes. It was just ridiculous. I couldn't do anything. I'm not sure if they've changed anything. I'm going to start getting cold now, so... Yeah, I want to keep the feel of the fireplace as well, so... We're still going to keep it rustic and cozy, but have all the electronical gear as well. Some weather events come from a mission. Yeah, especially on... I think especially on Prometheus, there's one specific, isn't it? I think it's in the swamp that old Sol is going on about the weather. Good old Sol. I do like it as well. When you look at the weather bar in the top right, as soon as that sun comes, it is literally a cut-off. It stops. There's no gradual change. It just suddenly stops. You'd have thought with how good their weather looks, well, they need to optimize it a little bit more first. They could do a gradual change. We'll see if it does it here. It won't do it now. Watch, it'll have a gradual change. Do we take Bill with us for the thumper? Maybe not the thumper, because he might go a little bit mad. But we'll take him into the cave with his cart. We don't get bad weather in Valheim, or so much of it. I think Joe was saying his he didn't like make a building with a roof, so his crafting stations were getting destroyed quite quickly or something. Is it just going to suddenly stop? There it is. There's the sudden change. Ridiculous. Oh, you don't get the alerts. Okay. 1:50, nearly 2 o'clock. So let's grab the thumper. Feel naked without the shield. Right. Thumper, electrical lead. Oh, we've got 2. Electrical lead, thumper, power supply, shotgun ammo, boomstick. That's basically all we need. Let's eat some food. We'll take mead. Mead and a meat pie. I mean, that's just heaven, isn't it? And a beer. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we've got 4, so we'll have to pop our cloth on. And for the carrots. It doesn't fit in that one. Right, we are now good. 5 of 4 food buffs active. Perfect. Look at that. I'm an absolute beast. Do 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 do. I shan't do. I shan't sing again. Interesting to see how many nodes we get spawning. See what the thumper says when we put it down. We need carrots as well so we can make some more food. So carrots and berries we need to forage for. No rime tusks or anything nearby. We don't really want one of those coming when we're doing this. Now when I had my first playthrough here, I set my base up just here. And I used this cave for thumping as well. I think I put the thumper around about here. And all the worms did spawn outside the cave. So it was okay. It does look so cool. Do we need to... Right, we can see slight... Yeah, we can just about make out. So it is going to do... Hopefully along here... We'll get some oxide nodes coming along. But it covers all of the cave as well. Nice. What have we got? 144 mineral nodes. Not the highest I've had. The Olympus one, we've got up to 162. So let's get the battery. I think the batteries can actually be outside, can't they? But I don't know if it will get destroyed by the boomstick or... a worm, so we'll put it in. And connect it. Oopsie. There we go. Boomstick. Is locked and loaded. No, I'm not running it in the cave. The worms in the cave would be quite annoying to take down. What are they? Wolf is fine. I mean, we could take a rime tusk down with one shot with the javelin launcher. There's a... Oh, I've not got the... binocs equipped. There's a couple of them up there. But I don't think they'll get aggroed. Here we go. Oh, cock off. Where did he just suddenly come from? Are they all just going to be land sharks as well now? Oh, that's a good idea. I've never thought about putting a deterrent down as well. That's a blueback. She's alright. $22. Give me your vestige. No. There's one. Sweet. Stay. Stay. She won't stay. Oh, come on. We need more. I'm surprised that Rhyme Tusk hasn't brought anyone closer in. Ooh, titanium. Almost halfway. Oh, here's another land shark. Really need much of that. Ah, there we go. Just chilling out next to the thumper. Literally zero shits to give. Yeah, the worms on Dune are something else. Well, for a start, you can't take them down. And now if they just slightly touch you, you're dead. I've been taken out by a worm once on Dune. Oh, we've got glassy. Two glassies over there. There is no land shark vestige, is there? I don't think. Just a teenage one. glassies we can do in one hit with the javelin launcher as well. We could actually do them in one hit with the... Just with the javelin, we didn't need the launcher. And the rhyme tusks, actually. With enough projectile damage. This little bugger's going to annoy me. Come on, lift up. Lift up for me. $0.82. It almost seems overkill. I couldn't be bothered to wait for that one to spit at me. Let's come up to... Ooh. This might be the last one. $93, yeah, that could have been the last one because it's coming up to also almost 6 o'clock, so perfect timing to go back and sleep before coming in and grabbing the copper to finish off our electrical bits. It is a very calm thumping session, isn't it? I mean, we're on Prometheus, we're on hard mode. We had a high amount and, you know, it's just... But once you've got all the gear, it is rather simple, which is why I try to keep it as difficult early on, or not to unlock everything as quickly as possible. Oh, there's a couple of oxites there, nice. Because it just makes it better. But I'm thinking the next playthrough, which will be on Olympus, of just doing that on normal, because if you do set it to hard, it's not that much more difficult. But the thing is, you get plus 25% extra experience gain as well. Why am I leaving the thumper? Which makes you level up so quick. So I'm thinking of just going on normal for that. I've done hard mode. So I might just stick to normal. We'll leave the lead for the moment. Did I keep my light on for the whole time? I did. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the cable there for the future thumping. Right, let's get back, sleep, and then we'll come back, grab all the oxide. We'll get some salt as well. And then we'll pop in there, grab what copper we can. We'll have a look around here, grab what oxide we can. And then we should be all right to make up some more bits and bobbinses. There's that blueback that just doesn't care. I am liking this boomstick. I have also called down the... Oh no, it's still in the station actually. The flamethrower. I think that might come in handy against the matriarch. Is there a way to place an item so it connects to an existing cable? No, you have to put cable to the item. You can't put an item onto the cable. You have to reconnect it, and each item can only have one cable going into it. Let's stop the... I don't want to sleep with the thumper on my back. But I will sleep with a shield on my back, that's fine. There we go, easy. We'll grab Bill and we'll keep that on. just in case, because we still haven't fixed our fence that was rudely destroyed in a lightning strike. I might put the platinum lightning rod down actually, and then connect that to the grid as well. So when we get lightning, one lightning bolt will basically recharge all your batteries. Right, sorry, Bill. We're gonna... Oh, crying out loud. I'm trying to pick you up. I don't want to do that. Hold F is what we want. Yeah, so the cold buff. So that gets rid of the cold buff straight away. 20%. Oh, awesome. Right, we'll just put your cart on. And we can head straight into the cave because we'll be sheltered. Why are you doing that? Captain Jean-Luc, yeah. It's a little bit laggy whenever we get a storm currently. But hopefully when we get in the cave it should be okay. We've got, what does it look like, a quarter of the battery left, but we've got our... Yes, we've got our lantern on us as well. I bet there's a rhyme tusk back. Some oxide there. The thumper didn't reach over here. I thought I got all of that. And that's salt. There's coal there as well we'll grab. Ooh. I didn't think the thumper would reach quite that far. That's more silica. Tell you, it's like they want you to build out of concrete in the Arctic with the amount of silica you get. The rhyme tusk corpse is gone, but the wolf and the glassy is still there. Here we go. So we want copper and now we can't really hear anything. Copper and titanium. Iron. Copper. There might not... We only need like 2 or 3 titanium. And we'll grab platinum as well. Don't need much of the aluminium or anything. Oh, titanium one up there. Ah, inventory full. We didn't do a dump before coming in. Why have I put you all the way over there? The sound effects seems to be having a little bit of a fun time with the storm in the cave at the minute. Sometimes it's howling, sometimes it's not, like there. Where was that titanium? There. Bill was going to eat the noxious crust then, but he seems to be immune to it anyway. That's that gone. We'll just have a look up the top as well, and then we'll go in that extra chamber there. That's all gold. That looks like silica. Alright, we'll have a look up top first. Nah, we won't. We'll go in here, but there is a worm right at the entrance. Ooh, sweet. Oh, yes. Another 2 copper straight away. Ooh, we're gonna be rich at the end of this. Not mind nodes replaced by thumping, or do they just stay the same? I always did this on fully clean areas. It's yeah, just the so these will always stay or what they are, but they change to determining on maps. So the place of the deepores will always stay the same, but what the deepore will change. The mining nodes may change position as well. They may not, but chances are they don't. But what they are could change as well. So this won't always spawn as a platinum, but it will likely always spawn as something. And only the nodes that have been completely taken away will respawn as well. So if I did that, this whole node hasn't disappeared, so that will stay the same. It won't respawn. That's my understanding. So you need to wait till you get that big the nice sound that the whole node has gone. And we get both coppers and titanium. We did. I think there's another worm. Nope, not around there. There is another one. There. Shout out if you see one I've missed. It's highly likely to happen. That's all. I'm not bothered about iron. It's titanium and copper we're gunning for. We took a little bit of platinum as well, but it's not 100% needed as much as this beast is here. Right, that's all the titanium and copper I can see. Let's take Ted upstairs. There's 1 titanium, 2 titanium. think there was a bit more copper down the bottom as well. There's one there. I think because we didn't mine. I don't think we mined all the way down there. I wish the shield protected from poison. It doesn't seem to do that. We've probably got quite a bit of copper now, to be honest. We may head back. Finish crafting up the wire and electronics. See if we've got enough for the other 4 battery packs that we wanted. And then see what we need. Oh, for everything else. Oh, there's a big difference, isn't it? Icarus. Another one. Where is it? Must be down there somewhere. Okay, that looks like everything titanium copper-wise without going further down. But I don't think we'll need to do that. We're going to get quite a lot from the noxious crust that we've just got. And indeed the normal bits. So let's run back. That's a little bit of a precarious ramp there when we're on the cart. I think Bill's fall damage is actually quite good. Resistance, I should say. Ah, salt and oxide, wasn't it? Oh, he's going off to eat some... What are you eating? Pumpkins? Potatoes, that was all. Maybe it's too small and you get a side splash. Side splash? Heard a rhyme tusk. He's probably over there. Remember when I first saw the rhyme tusk and first tried to take one out on this playthrough? Yeah, there he is. It was quite scary, and now I'm not bothered. Right, another oxide there. We could do with taking a couple of... Oh, there's 2 oxides there as well. We'll grab those. Then we'll grab that one and take the rhyme tusk down. Yeah, do with a couple of coal as well. Oh, there's another oxide there. Need all the oxide because we're going to need a load of organic resin. Grab, where was it? Okay, let's head back, and anything we see on the way back to the village we shall grab. Then we're going to put a load of stuff in the biofuel cleanser. Where's it gone? There he is. He's working his way towards the village. You have to start putting some stuff on Bill. I love having Bill on this world. If for those of you that have been following the channel and the escapades of me and Bill, he is the OG, the original one from when we did the Survivor, the Ultimate Beginner Survival Guide series over on Olympus. This is him. This is the same buffalo from that series that we did way back in, it was 2024 now. He's been with us a long time, old Bill. Oh, 7,845. So we had an extra 500 on that one. Did I lose my spear? My javelin? Nay. There's another one. I think he's likely to be up top. And he almost looked like he was on a beeline, like he heard something. It'll help with the bestiary. That one looked like it was in the here hole. We'll grab another salt. We've got quite a bit of salt at home. Because I think we've also got some... Oh, almost got Bill. We've got some salt noxious crust as well lying around. Coal I wanted as well. I thought there was one up here. Or was I seeing things? There was one. We saw one on the way to do the thumping. Love the weapon. The javelin launcher. Yeah, it is one of my favourites, especially for coming around here. It can one-shot the glassies. It one-shots the rime tusks. It does make things so much easier. Polar bears, pff, nothing. The only thing that is dangerous now would be like the, I guess you would call them the elite bosses, so like the named bosses. Be interesting to try it on the hammerhead slug. That could be quite cool. Although I don't think they're... I would have to use a different javelin for that one because I don't think they're weak to poison. Being from the swamp. Maybe we could put an obsidian one on or a cold steel one. It would be quite cool to have the javelin launcher down on the savage homestead, actually. It's quite savage looking. And Garganatan is weak to poison, so... And we can have miasmic javelins. Oh, that could be fun. I think he's just going to want to run straight into the stables to get some food and drink. Can you navigate in? We can't. No, we can't. That's just it was just a straight beeline. Are you done? Careful of... Who have we got here? Sean and... Shrek. Shrek. That's a strange name for a sheep. I want to rename that one. We'll keep Sean the sheep, standard, but Shrek. Is that javelin part of the Great Hunt? It is, yes. I shall get rid of this noxious crust and go and show you. There we go. And we'll put the rest of the, just quickly, that ready for organic resin. We can make a bit already. And we've got our teenage caveworm vestige to do. So if we head on over to our OES, you can request your equipment, and it's the biolab bit up here. So you do need a legendary license in order to get it. So these three up the top, they are from defeating the Great Hunt endgame boss. You unlock the ability to buy that one. As you see, we can't buy that one yet. It says complete the extinction to unlock it. And you need one legendary license to get it. But when you complete that operation, you get 2 legendary licenses, so that's okay. But these ones down here, these 5, you can get if you've just got a license, so you don't need to unlock anything. So you see, we can buy it. So I got the launcher first, and from all the stuff we did on sticks and these ones, the Rime Tusk, we had enough of the legendary biomass to upgrade it with the all the 4 slots. So we did that because each one is 20, yeah, and we've got 20 more. And I've got the maul and flamethrower. I think I got the kinetic rifle as well. I can't remember. If I just looked over here, I would see that indeed I do have the kinetic rifle. And so I've got 20 biomass there. I can upgrade this once. And the good thing with these as well is what we've been saying for a long time, to be able to see the attachments and see the modifications. If you do on these ones, you can. So we'll go, where should we go? Yeah, we'll go for the stock. So you can click it and then you can see it does change the look of it as well. And I really wish they would put that on the normal weapons as well. So I do like the idea of the rifle as well. It could beat the, nah, it probably won't beat the boomstick. But I was thinking of putting this one on. So we've got 25 crit, because not consume ammo, not bothered. It's not difficult to make the ammo. And this one is, you know, less 5 physical resistance. So these two are pretty silly in my opinion. So precision stock is what we would put on that one for the extra crit and over penetration. Here we would probably go, so that's more damage again, less 3 ammo capacity. I think it holds 6. Yeah, hold 6. So it would hold 3 and do some more damage. This one is reload speed and 10 projectile damage. That's an extra 6. Less projectile damage. We would probably go with this one. More damage, more reload speed so we can shoot quicker. What about this one? Miasma infuser, poison damage. Fire or frost? Well, we would probably, that one seems more situational. We would probably use the miasma one if we were going for the garganotans, for example. What's this one? Marked target, so that's very WoW-like, isn't it? Ooh, that looks cool. Bullets ricochet off surfaces and targets. Smart targeting allows projectiles to hone in on targets. That looks good just for shits and giggles. See, I'd probably go homing barrel. But I haven't got enough to upgrade it fully yet. We've only got 23. So we will need to get quite a little bit more. And I went on to sticks because you can change the black teeth or from the black wolf and the scales from the scorpion and sandworm, but you need 25 for 1 legendary biomass, so it's quite expensive. So that's how we get those. And I will upgrade that rifle for the next toy. Right, let's get all of your... we may just leave that on Ted, actually. It's not doing him any harm. And we were doing copper wire. That's a good amount. Oh, okay. That's going to give us a pleasant amount of copper wire, and we wanted to get 4 more of our battery packs. So we need our composites. So I think we're going to make up a load more electronics. Organic resin, only 72. So let's go do some organic resins. We'll make up a load more electronics. So we're ready for our then battery packs. So we can put 2 in each. And then that will set us up nicely for tomorrow's stream, where we shall be going for a little bit longer than this one. We'll be going for 3.5 hours. It's not a very long stream, but tomorrow there's no work on the Friday, so we shall go for quite a little while. So tomorrow's stream we're going to sort this workshop out. So this one shall be fully kitted out and completed and looking awesome. We'll do our longhouse as well, so we'll make ourselves a nice little living area. We'll make it out of that one, because this one can then all the healing stuff can just go into the chemistry bench and so on over there. And then we'll turn this one into a nice cooking one with the electricity and water and all sorts. So we'll put the upgraded, we'll put the electrolytic one in, and we'll put the water purifier in. Nah, I don't think we will actually, because we drink coffee. So it doesn't matter how good the water is for drinking coffee. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll get a load of electronics crafted up now, and then we shall end this stream here in preparation, good preparation I think, for tomorrow's one. So hopefully you can all catch me then when we shall, like I keep saying, be on for a little bit longer. I say a little bit, maybe twice as long. Organic resin, that's what we were doing. What did we get? 85. So let's see how many electronics we can craft up. We've just got a load of oxide, and we've got quite a bit of wood there. So we can make a lot more if needed. The wire is still being done. Right, we've got 44, 40 there. So it would be nice to finish on 80. On 100 even. We just need some more epoxy, which is not a problem. How many more can we do? Another 4. What are we shy with? Oh, it's difficult to tell when it's still going. Alright, let's grab that one. We've got 5 seconds left, so we'll see how many more we can make. I said 100, didn't we? 84. That's still only 4. Gold wire. Oh, well, we've got plenty of gold. Any on there? No. That's all. Oh, we don't have any ingots. Do we have any smelted? Yes. There we go. So we'll get some of that going, and then we'll finish off our electronics. So we've got a smooth 100, and then we shall end the stream. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming along and joining me and hanging out and commenting and all that jazz. It was good fun, and we shall be doing the same tomorrow night. So we shall do our sign off. Thank you all again for watching. Take care. Sylvan, thank you for sharing. No problem. I do love talking about that sort of stuff. Maybe tomorrow we'll try and get some of the biomass as well, so we can upgrade our kinetic rifle, and we could perhaps take that out for a little spin as well. That could be quite good fun. We'll just look in to see what's the best / quickest way to get some of that legendary biomass. Well, that's doing actually. Let's just have a look on. So this is the next one. We don't get any for that. We get 5 for doing that one. That's not really much, is it? So we could go over to Styx, rinse a load of the scorpions and sandworms and black wolf, convert all of their stuff into legendary biomass, and see what we can do. Something like that. Thanks, Sylvan. Yep, take care of yourself. We shall sign off now. So thank you all for watching again. Take care. Hopefully I shall see you all, / some of you, tomorrow. I think that's roughly it. Yeah, take care all. Thank you again, and we shall see you next time.